I'm Wilco and I'm focusing on the APM assessment practice of AVEVA. Looking at what all customers and speakers here brought to the tables, what really struck me is that they're all kind of considering what is my starting point, what's my starting point today. We heard a lot about, let's say, you have to be aligned on your processes, you have to know your culture, you have to know if your data is right, you have to know how your current system is already performing to build upon and stuff. The main question is, how do you get all this in line? Let's say, how do you get this all transparent? Because it's quite complex. So from my experience in 20 years plus of industry, being also on that side of the table, being ex-maintenance manager and engineering manager in chemicals, even for seasoned people, it's still found complex to build a full picture, 360 degree, especially when it involves business objectives, the exact condition of the plant, like how old is the plant, how big is it, what's the exact condition we're talking about. So it's very important that we use the three dimensions we've defined within the APM assessments, which is one, the business context. The inner heart of APM, let's say the maintenance team, the engineering part, people, process, IT systems, and as well the condition. AVEVA runs the APM assessment practice because we want our customers to be successful in the end. We might be able to serve with one solution tomorrow, but in the end we want to become a partner, a true future partner for our clients, and that's why we emphasize the APM assessment practice to start with. Basically use as a starting point for any journey, whatever it might be. Within the APM assessment, we use benchmarking qualitatively as well as quantitatively. Qualitatively is like, what change do I need to make? Where exactly in the space of APM, we sliced it into 15 areas, is the value. So what do you need? What component brings us to the next step? It can be a software solution, can be a process change, can be a skill set change or organizational realignment, can be anything. Quantitatively, we are able to benchmark against the main figures, like, for instance, the preventive versus corrective rate, or the planning compliance rate, or typical OEE figures. And within different industry branches, 1% of OEE means different amount of money. Where in food and beverage, typically 1% of OEE per machine can be $20K a year as an incremental value to calculate with. Within oil and gas, that can be 100-fold. So the monetary value of getting this picture as an enabler and then make the next step, ensuring that you make the right step, can really bring, let's say, there are quite some examples where millions of savings were achieved.